I have a listing, first listing this year, yay, and we went under contract in 4 days. Yay,
Awesome.
yay. So
Yeah,
the
yeah.
questions, these are the questions, a couple of questions. Not that savvy in marketing. We don't have an open house. They don't want an open house. How can I leverage that listing with very little knowledge of uh, the social media platform as well as no open houses?
No.
How can I leverage that sale?
Patricia, you okay, so yeah, you wouldn't, so you're already in contract, correct?
Correct,
Yeah,
correct,
so you wouldn't do an open house given that it's already in contract. I mean, I
correct.
guess well, let me retract that. You could still possibly, depending on what state you're in and where you are, things fall through, there's contingencies. So it is possible that a listing agent can still do an open house, even if something's in contract. So I retract that. But in this case, you have a homeowner, they don't want to do any marketing whatsoever. Is that right?
Um, it's just that I can't do an open house, and I was wondering with how can I leverage that sale? Shall I wait till it sells and send out just sold, or can I put flyers out? I'm just trying to figure out what's the
Sure.
best way with less
Here's
social
Yeah,
knowledge.
here's what I
Go
would
ahead.
do, Patricia,
Mhm.
is I would promote under contract, and you can
Okay.
promote it. Obviously you don't share the price until it closes. So you can share on social media. I'm so excited that I was hired to represent this wonderful home, this sellers, and we sold it in 4 days. This is still a hot market. Anybody interested in selling, please reach out to me. Or if you just want to know how much your house is worth in this hot, crazy market, something like that. So I would just write some kind of post like that with a photo of the home. That's number one. Number two is you can do the same thing with a postcard mailing in that farm area, which will cost you some money, obviously, but you can just under contract. But you need to always offer people a call to action. So you don't just do the ad. You need to tell people to take action. And the best action that they can take is to offer a neighborhood market report. If you want to know how much your house is worth in today's market, this is a great time to still sell. And you can offer other things as well. You can offer, if you like the 11 reasons why you should sell during the holidays, reach out to me. I'd be more than happy to share that checklist with you. Or there's a lot of resources in the Power Program website that you can advertise. But just to keep it simple for yourself, Patricia, because this is your first listing, I would just post a social media announcement under contract with a photo. Second thing is do a postcard mailing if you have the funds to do that. Number three, if you don't have the funds to do that, then you should sit down on the telephone and make calls to everybody in the neighborhood. Now, if they're on the do not call list, you can avoid calling those, but you can call everybody in the neighborhood just to let them know. Actually, you should say when you're cold calling, you should not call the do not call list. FSBOs and expireds, you can't. But you're going to call the neighbors and say, hey, the reason why I was calling, hi, this is Darryl Davis, Power Realty. The reason why I was calling, and by the way, we have this dialogue in the Power Agent website for you, Patricia. It's under prospecting, and then go to dialogue. And it sounds something like, hi, this is Darryl Davis, Power Realty. How are you? The reason I was calling is we just saw one of your neighbors had hired me to sell their house at 1010 Hana Hana. We just put it under contract. And the reason why I was calling is that we have so many buyers that want to buy in the area. That's why it sold in 4 days. I wanted to see if you've heard of anybody in the neighborhood who's contemplating selling their house.
That's good.
And then they'll say no. And then you'll say, well, what about you? Have you folks ever thought about moving? No, we haven't. Then the next thing is you say, well, I like to offer you, listen, one of the things we offer people in the neighborhood too is a neighborhood market report, is to give them an idea how much their house is worth in today's market, yada, yada. So then you can start that dialogue that way. Does that make sense?
Yes.